Hey guys, and welcome back to another garden tour here on my channel where I'm documenting our life here on our farm in West Georgia. We are in zone 8. It is currently the end of May. The garden is looking so beautiful. Everything is so full and lush, and we just had the most amazing downpour. Everything is just looking beautiful. So without further ado, let me take you on a tour through my garden. Alrighty, so first things first, we walk through our arch, actually that y'all have never seen before because Chance is in the process of building this. And our Confederate jasmine that we thought died has actually survived the winter, so that's exciting. Okay, we are super excited this year for our tomatoes that our little girl keeps ripping off the plant.
Oh, Ada.
But it's fine, the ones in the middle will survive. We're just excited that we got these caged. Chance found these garden stakes and braces at our local dump for free, so that was great. The varieties we have growing, most of what we have growing here is the San Marzano canning tomatoes. And they just seem to be very prolific and hardy tomato plants because these are already huge and it's only the end of May. Okay, and then right here we've got our cucumbers going. And this year I am trying more of a heat tolerant cucumber since it gets so hot here so early. And these are looking really good. They are really starting to take off. Just need a little bit of redirecting. And then over in this bed here, we have, you guessed it, more tomatoes. Again, just lots of the San Marzano canning tomatoes because we want to try and put up a lot of spaghetti sauce this year. And then right here you will see our beloved tobacco is growing beautifully next to a sunflower. We harvested some of this tobacco yesterday and we have it curing in our workshop over there. I'll show you a clip of that if I have it or a picture. And then yesterday I harvested these carrots right here to make room for some peppers that will get planted today. And this bed is looking particularly beautiful. We've got all sorts of things jamming in here. Sunflowers. Looks like I planted a random iris bulb. A watermelon is starting to cascade and trail out of the bed. The lettuce has been wonderful these past few weeks, and it's starting to finally succumb to the heat. I have a bachelor button flower plant growing right here that I'm looking forward to. And then of course our snow peas that we've been snacking on. My toddler says, "Mom, I want garden snack." And when she says that, I know she means she wants some garden peas. I'm happy. I think that's good for now.
Land that I cleared?
Yeah. Okay, Chance wants to show you the land that he was working on clearing over here. After we move the pigs out, he comes in and clears all the roots and privet. And so we'll show you that right now. Come on, Ada girl. So follow me.
Action.
Okay, we had to take a brief intermission earlier because it was so swelteringly hot out here after that rain, but it feels amazing out here now. It's like 75 degrees and perfect to resume the garden tour. So I think this is where we left off Behind me, you see this huge pile of brush, and that is from Chance clearing out the land over here after the pigs did their amazing work of uprooting poison ivy, privet. So if we go behind this pile here, so yeah, you can clearly see just how effective these pigs are on the ground here. To the right is where the pigs have been, and not even very recently. These pigs were here, last summer basically. And then to the left, you see what it looked like before the pigs came and disturbed this ground. And it's just a ground cover of poison ivy. So we had to do something. And it turns out pigs are the answer to clearing land, specifically of something like poison ivy. So behind me here, you see what Chance has done is gone in after the pigs and just cleared privet, poison ivy vines. And so this is the beginning of kind of a silvopasture environment where it's trees. Hopefully we can get some grass to kind of grow. Like this area right here is exactly what we want to happen. We want grass to grow. And this is one of the pig paddocks that we had where Chance didn't come in directly behind them and clear all of the vines and weeds. So, even with minimal human input after you move the pigs out, it definitely helps having the pigs. All right, so we are back over here at the raised garden beds. I think I was last telling you guys about some of these sunflowers. This is a random bulb I tucked in here. The watermelon that's coming down, which I love. My bachelor buttons. The lettuce has been amazing. What's really amazing are these Mexican sunflowers. They're so tall. They're in a probably 4-foot high bed, but still, they're like 8 feet tall. And I love them. They haven't opened yet. But these sunflowers over here, these sunflowers have opened. What do you want to say? Say, I love sunflowers.
I like sunflowers.
Papa has the hiccups. And then we have more of our traditional sunflower over here, much shorter, but they've opened already, which is exciting. Is that a goblin? So a lot of this garden bed is cold weather stuff. So we have our snow peas here on this arch trellis, which is being followed by cucumbers. And then we're starting to plant our peppers in here. And then next to the peppers, we have another tobacco plant that I think we're just sacrificing to the aphids because we have so many tobacco plants. It's fine if they want to colonize this one. And what I love about this bed are these radish plants that I've let go to seed. The radishes got huge in this bed. I should have harvested them way earlier than I did. They're the size of my arm, but I'm going to keep them in here because we have these radish flowers, and with these radish flowers come the seed pod of the radish plant, which is this fun little thing. And my aunt recently told me that you can put these on salads and they taste just like a radish. So that's super cool. And then we still have some carrots to harvest in this bed. Okay, so in the in-ground garden, it's very similar to what we had last summer, where we have tomatoes in this area. And again, it's just a ton of the San Marzanos, and we have some striped German tomatoes in here. So we have our tomatoes jamming over here, again with the sunflowers. I went sunflower crazy this year. And then in the next row over, we have our potatoes, our little potato patch right here. Then in the row next to the potatoes, we have the last of our lettuce that we need to really harvest, or we'll feed this to the rabbits. But this lettuce is looking so amazing, and some of these have formed actual heads of lettuce. I mean, that's a lettuce head right there, which is so cool. That's a good garden snack. And then making our way further, we have a row of sweet potatoes, and I also tucked in a few more just normal potatoes right here. The sweet potatoes are sort of taking a second to get going. You can see some of the slips right here. I don't really know why they're taking so long, but I'm hopeful that they will start to take over. Further down here, this is kind of an empty space, and then you get to the strawberries. So I think we're probably just going to continue the strawberries down into this empty space, either this season or next season.
That's a red one?
Yeah. Want to pick it?
Oh, this one. I'm gonna grab it. No strawberries?
I thought I saw a big red one in here. Oh, this one's pretty big. Ooh.
What?
And I'm also excited to report that the elephant ears overwintered and came back. And this comb flower right here is looking so beautiful. Oh, look, the first one opened up back there. I also love these yellow coreopsis that you're seeing right here, as well as those snapdragons in the back, which I'm really hoping those will reseed and just keep filling out this space. And this is also kind of an ugly space over here next to the air conditioner unit. And so I just threw down a handful of sunflower seeds, and to my surprise, they are all coming up. I don't know how much they're going to have to compete with each other, but hopefully we'll get some sunflowers over there next to the air conditioner unit.
Ask YouTube about the holly bush.
My husband wants me to ask you guys if anybody knows a way to get rid of this horrific holly bush. Chance took a chainsaw to it last summer, and it literally dulled his chainsaw blade. So we don't know how to get rid of those, but we don't like them and we want them gone. All right, come look at our new bunnies that we have. So I'm not gonna lie, our first experiment with a bunny did not end well. I wanted to put the bunny that we got directly on the garden in a chicken tractor, but it promptly dug out from under the chicken tractor and ran away. So now we have these two bunnies, and we are collecting their manure underneath their hutch here. And that manure is what's considered a cold manure. and it can go straight on the garden. You see that dead squirrel? Come on, Ada girl. I was just pinching off the seed heads of my basil to try to encourage it not to go to seed, because I guess once it goes to seed, it's not as delicious tasting, allegedly. Look at our parsley.
Look at our house.
Gosh, that smells so good.
This is essentially drone footage.
The herb my daughter is ripping to shreds right here is sage, which I don't use a ton of, and it's really doing so well right here. I should try to find a use for it because it's gotten so much bigger. And then next to it is a little artichoke plant, but also next to that is something called Thai basil. And Thai basil is one of the best basils you can have in your garden. It's an Asian-y flavor, and it's so good. So plant Thai basil in your garden and add it to Asian cuisine. What? Actually, hon, will you get some of these peppers in the beds? Okay, and last but not least, I will show you guys some of our wildflowers that we're growing this season, as well as the cutest little garden snack known as a cucamelon. So here's our wildflower rows right here. They're not quite as impressive as last year, but we do have a couple of fun zinnias coming up. And of course, these beautiful like daisy flowers volunteered from last year. And I think they look so beautiful right there. And over here we have our blackberry vine, which is doing beautifully. It's starting to produce the blackberries. And if you keep coming down the line here, you'll see the cucamelons. Ada girl, look at these cucamelons. Oh wow, there's so many. I didn't even realize how many there are.
A ladybug on you.
You see a ladybug? Oh my gosh. Oh. Nope. I keep dropping them. Here's the cucamelons. These look like little watermelons.
It's a grape.
This is our grape plant. Say it's a grape.
Grapevine.
It's a grape.
Grapevine. You want to try another cucamelon?
Doing pretty good. Oh, yeah.
And then,
That's the last.
yeah, we love muscadines. And look at all the muscadines that are coming.
Look at that beautiful thing. It just blew up, man.
It did.
It really
This
did.
has like tripled in size.
Yeah.
It was basically just a stick last year.
And this one?
And another one.
Not quite as healthy. Or, I mean, it's just as healthy, but not quite as big, I mean.
No, but this has gotten so much bigger too.
Wow.
And we're kind of turning this area over here next to the garden into just a cool little hangout spot, especially for our toddler. So we have this sand box over here. We still need to put sand in it. Her little kiddie pool where my tomatoes go to die. And we have this umbrella out here so we can be out here when it's super hot. Oh, and my mom got us that cool storage box so we can have towels and bathing suits just out here. Oh yeah, the fig tree. The fig tree is something we added this season. So we just planted it right here next to the greenhouse. And we've been taking good care of it. So hopefully in a couple of years we'll be harvesting figs. So I'm excited in this greenhouse. We are trying to get some tropicals going in here. I've got orchids, hibiscus, and this amazing lemon tree next to me right here, which is already growing so much. As always, thank you all so much for watching another garden tour, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!